How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the UAB Blazers Dynasty on College Football 25, and we are in the preseason for 2025. We're ninth in the country in the preseason poll. We have now officially joined the ACC, so this is our first season in the ACC. Let's look at our conference standings, our outlook for the season, see where they have us. We're projected to win the ACC. It looks like that's pretty cool. I don't know how, but we are. So that's pretty dope. Ninth in the country. We got several top 25 teams that we're gonna end up playing this year, including several teams that were in the playoff last year. NC State was in the playoff. Pitt was in the playoff. Miami was in the playoff. We were in the playoff. A little bit of everything. So I'm really excited about it. The preseason video is just kind of, I'm going to go over several things and what I'm doing as far as schematically and what the team's going to look like this year. Let's look at preseason All-Americans. Let's see if we got anybody on this list. Looks like Miami has a ton of people. Nobody on the national preseason first team. Let's look at second team. And they just don't respect us. We have nobody on the preseason first or second team. ACC? Nope. And nope. So the disrespect is real. The disrespect is real for a team that went to the semifinals last year. We can look at, well, let's go ahead and look at our roster, and then I'll do red shirts. I want to look at roster first to kind of get an idea of what we're looking at here. It says Daniels is the top quarterback, but I kind of think I'm going to make the decision to go with Ricky Van Buren. I want to look at dev trait a little bit. Ricky Van Buren can't get any better on his accuracy. His throw power, however, is a 96. So his ability to get better is limited, but he's still a junior. Ashton Daniels, impact dev trait, he can get a lot better. So what decision do I make there? Like, do I go with the guy that's got a little bit more quickness and pretty much unlimited potential as far as his ratings are concerned? Or do I go with the guy that right now is just better? So, I don't know. I haven't quite decided what I should do there. They say Ashton Daniels is better. He is a senior. His caps look better. I mean, I've even looked at Landry Liddy to kind of see what he would look like. It's a similar situation to Van Buren. Van Buren's the better quarterback as of right now. But I'm thinking, I don't know. I'll have to make a decision before the first game, but I couldn't tell you right now which one I'm going to go with. I do know this. I know that Fetu Choice has star dev trait. I also know that he doesn't have very good deep accuracy. And I also know that as far as his ratings are concerned, he's pretty much there. So I'm not too excited about him, even though he has star dev trait. Hepburn, it's a similar situation. He has elite dev trait, but he's gonna be better, that's for sure. But right now, he's definitely not good enough to play for me. That accuracy is not gonna do it. The medium throw accuracy and the short throw accuracy could do it, but the deep throw accuracy has to get there. He's probably gonna redshirt this season. Is he likely to get the starting position at some point? Absolutely. Elite dev trait's great to have. And he has really good mental abilities. Has some good physical abilities potentially as well. Off platform's a great one to have at the beginning of the season. But anyway, our quarterback battle is between Van Buren and Daniels. I have not decided yet. Our halfback room, it's pretty set in stone. Isaiah Jacobs is going to start. Godfrey's going to back him up. We're just going to downhill run this year. Godfrey, I want to see what his dev trait is. Elite dev trait. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, so that actually changes things quite a bit. Godfrey may see a lot more playing time this season because of that. Elite dev trait is hard to come by, especially on a freshman. Has really good mental abilities and winning time, road dog. Both of those are great. The natural is pretty good as well. That'll keep him from fumbling. Head first, downhill, and oh man, gold armbar is wild. So that's pretty impressive. Jacobs right now is I probably still have him at 1A, but I'm gonna be honest. After seeing that elite dev trait, he may be 1B. Let's go to wide receiver. Amari Thomas. This doesn't change. Thomas, Hooks, Shanks. We've got Alani Slaughter and Steve Blum. This is a mistake right here. Lee Beebe Jr. got moved to receiver. I made a mistake. I want to look at his ratings. It still won't let me look at him. His mentals, it won't let me look at that. His physicals, it won't let me look at that. I don't know what happened here. I don't know why I can't see any of that. I can't change his position either. I wonder if it has something to do with the fact that he is a real player and I moved his position over. I wonder if that has something to do with it. Who knows? I don't know, but it could be a glitch. It's a shame. Thank you for your service, but you're probably not getting any playing time this year now. It's just a shame. We're just gonna act like maybe he fell off the face of the earth. I don't know, but let's look at the dev traits for Alani Slaughter. Impact dev 6'4", 199 looks real good. Doesn't have a ton of room to grow, which is unfortunate. Best friend and fan favorite are both really good abilities to have. He has balanced as far as his physical abilities. That's decent. So be it. Let's look at Steve Blum. He has a platinum ability for his physical ability, and he has star or mental ability, and he has star dev trait. So he's probably likely to see the field quite a bit. Ratings wise, he has more room to grow. That's for sure, especially in the hands department and the elusiveness department. That's great to see. Mental abilities, clear-headed is great. Platinum, it means that he's probably never going to lose his composure. Physical abilities, doesn't have any yet, but he could definitely get some. So yeah, I'm excited to have him for sure. He'll see some playing time this season for sure. Um, yeah, who else do I need to look at? Let's go to tight end. Got one tight end that somehow joined the team is George Savage. I've never seen this guy before in my life, but he has a couple of mental abilities. He's unlikely to ever see the field. Tackles, nobody really cares about this. The front line's looking good. We're not worried about that at all. Left end, didn't get anybody really new here. Right end, didn't really get anybody new here except for Darrell Ramsey, but he's not going to see the field this year anyway. Defensive tackle, we got one new guy. It was Austin Spear, but he's not going to see the field. Senior class here, so let's see. Tyreek Gregory, he kind of came out of nowhere. Let's look and see. He has normal dev, so let's see here. Nothing's going to change there. Right outside linebacker, nothing changes there. Cornerback, I want to see Tyreek Watson. He has impact dev. He won an award. He hasn't went up hardly any at all, but he did end up getting a physical ability of house call, so that's pretty good. I mean, he has unlimited potential, so his hands could go up even more. I don't know. I don't know why he didn't go up more than he has so far, so that's kind of shocking to me. I thought he would be better than what he is this year, but he's still better in our hearts. Free safety, Chris Bracey. He's one of the better players on the team. Strong safety, Ricky Lee III. Kicker, Jonah Delange is the most improved player on the team, and he's the kicker. So that's wild to me, but it is what it is. So you've seen the team. You see what's going to happen here. I think Ashton Daniels is likely to be our quarterback, but it's either him or Van Buren. I just have to make the decision. Do I go with awareness and better potential, even though it's just 1 year, or do I make the decision to go with the junior that has the bigger arm? I just haven't decided yet, to be honest. I'm leaning towards Ashton Daniels now that I've seen the caps, though. Let's go into red shirts. Let's get this over with real quick. Pretty easy choice here. I'm going to redshirt both of the freshmen. Here, I'm not going to redshirt Godfrey. Wide receiver. Well, I'd love to redshirt one of them, but I'm not going to. I don't think. I think I'm going to keep both of them. Tight end, I'm going to redshirt this guy. Oh, it won't let me. I'll be dang. Okay. I'll redshirt the sophomore tackle, the freshman tackle. Gonna redshirt both of these guards. Gonna redshirt the freshman tackle on the right side. Left end, redshirt Deshaun Cross. Daryl Ramsey's gonna get a red shirt as well. Austin Spear will get one. Middle linebacker, I'm actually gonna redshirt Sermons and Burr. Sermons because he could be having him as a junior next year is going to be pretty important. You see, I have a pretty high. I've got a lot of seniors here and a lot of upperclassmen, seniors and juniors right here. Having him come back as a junior next year could be big. Right outside linebacker, I'm just going to do Pope. We'll do Enrique Quick at the corner position. It's probably for the better. Free safety, Bullocks. This guy, I should have looked at him. I need to go back and look at this guy's, what this guy's abilities are or what this guy's potential is, because Jordan Bullocks could be absolutely phenomenal for us in the future. 6'5", 197. He is phenomenal already. But I want to see what his dev trait is. Haddad's going to get one as well. And kicker, I'm going to put one on Spencer Washington because he will be our future kicker. Punter, we need to get one this year. So before we go into recruiting, let me go ahead and look at our roster one more time. I said I wanted to go back and look at Bullocks to see what Jordan Bullocks' dev trait is. He has impact dev. So that's pretty good. He's going to get moderate improvement. He's got run support and pass coverage. He can go up quite a bit on that. His zone coverage needs to improve for him to truly play for me. It's just the facts. His hands are really good. In fact, he's got platinum layout. So improved dive swats is maxed out. He's not going to get any better than it already is. He's one tick away from getting gold house call. So that's a huge plus as well. Mental ability has platinum road dog, so that's great. Overall, I'm excited about this season. We've got noticeable improvements by all of our guys. So yeah, let's get on to recruiting. Or actually, let's look at the schedule. I know I'm slow rolling y'all on recruiting. Okay, I'm going to change a few things here. I am going to play that game at Tennessee, at Neyland Stadium. I'm going to change that. But I am going to move this Akron game. And instead, I want to play Memphis. I want to play Memphis at home. This is a rivalry game. The battle for the bones. We need to get at least a couple of home games in early. We play at Virginia Tech, at Georgia Tech. So we're going to play at home against Memphis. And we're going to go on the road. We're going to play at Neyland Stadium at Tennessee. Got a game against UConn. I'm changing that. We're not playing UConn. Kind of want to play another rival that's a... Do we have another rival? I don't know if we have another rival, actually. As far as UAB is concerned, Georgia State... Let's make it a little bit difficult on ourselves. Let's play somebody from the Big Ten or maybe the Big 12. So, one of these conferences that has a pretty good... We could play Notre Dame. Let's see here. SEC. Got a couple of guys in the SEC. So we could play Mississippi State. I think that'd be a fun game. They're about the same level as us. We could play Texas A&M. Let's play Mississippi State. That seems fun. We're gonna make them come here. I need at least a late season game to send recruits to. So this Tennessee game really needs to be here, but that's fine. We'll rock with it. hopefully I can get players to come in to that Memphis game, week 3. It's gonna be a tough ask, but maybe we can do it. Okay, so I'm only gonna get 3 non-conference games. So it looks like it's gonna be Mississippi State, Memphis, and Tennessee. So that's what we're looking at for our schedule. Got a lot of away games. We're only playing 1, 2, 3, 4. We're playing 4 games at home. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my. 4 out of the 12 games we play are at home this season. We can't play Tennessee, guys. We can't do that. Let's go week 7. We're gonna have to play a home game. I mean, we just have to. Let's play Texas State at home. I think that's fair. We got to have a game to play. Well, it needs to be at least somewhat competitive game or somewhat highly ranked game. Let's do Kansas State at home. Let's do that. Kansas State at home, right after Miami. That way we could at least get 5 games at home out of the 12 that we're gonna play. So that's 7 games on the road, 5 at home. We can make that work. We can live with that. There's nothing I can do here. I can't add any more, so we've already reached our potential there, or our max. So let's save this schedule. I'd love to play Tennessee at Neyland Stadium. That would be a really big test for us, but I got to have home games. I mean, we're not playing hardly any. Let's go to recruiting. Let's get this out of the way. Let's look at our prospect list. We got some 4-stars on here for the first time. Let me go ahead and look at team needs here real quick. It says we need a quarterback. I don't think we do. Only got 1 senior. If I find a good quarterback, sure, but I'm not really needy. Says we need 2 running backs. I say we might need 1. It wouldn't hurt to have 2, but we might need 1. Fullback? Nah, we don't need a fullback. We don't need any receivers, it says, but I know that we're going to need at least 1. It says we need 2 tight ends. You know what? Let me go ahead and change this real quick because I know why it's saying all of this. I need to just go ahead and bite the bullet here. Let me edit coach. We're not running pro style. We're a spread team. In fact, we're damn near air raid, but we're not air raid quite yet because we're gonna run the ball. It's just by pro style. I don't think that's accurate. Maybe multiple. I think multiple might be more accurate than anything. So let's run multiple. Let's say multiple. That's probably not going to help in my needs category, but I think I know what I need more than the computer knows. But I'm going to say we're multiple instead of pro style because I just know that that's not necessarily the case. At least it took away the need to have 6 tight ends on the roster or whatever it is, some ridiculous number. Gonna need some help on the O-line. We need to make sure we get that. So O-line could use a few more receivers, mainly because I think I'm going to put BB Jr. back in his proper position next season. I don't see a reason to have him. I was probably a mistake in the first place, but whatever. On the defensive side of the ball, looks like we're going to need an end. We don't need any D tackles, which is great. Linebackers, secondary, the usual suspects. So let's get into it. We don't have to recruit too many players this year, so that's good. Let's go right for the 5 stars. Do we have any on? Nope, none. Great. Okay, 4 stars. Tyreek Smoot. What a name. Playing time is his deal breaker. Might not be great for you, bud. Jay Bolin. Zone, proximity to home. Yes. Dylan Marceno, championship contender. Yeah, sure, why not? Matt Orr, pass protector from Lawrenceville, Georgia, playing style. Yeah, let's go with that. Tim Poole. Yeah, looks good to me. Dominique Nowowski. I said I wasn't going to go after any tight ends, but this guy actually looks pretty good. 6'6", 253 possession receiver. It's pretty good. Sean Fullen. These are okay. You kind of have to go after the athletes that say that they're quarterbacks because they can be pretty good. Tony Blade. Yeah, I'll take a look at him. Let me go by position actually. So quarterback. Tyler Gato, Jermaine Countess, Phillip Brooks, Anthony Lavrone, no, Franklin Mock, and Sean Fullen. So I'm going to go ahead and put the two other athletes or the three other athletes on here to scout. I don't think I'm going to have to scout all. I think I'll find one that's better than all the other ones. Halfback, maybe one. Nate Banks, Paul Havner. I don't necessarily know if I need this, really. I'm not going to look at halfbacks, actually. I don't think I need it. Receiver, could always use receivers. Sam Tololo. I don't know about that, bub. Ty Curtin. 6'4" is pretty good. Reggie Ring, 6'4", 194, and he's a deep threat. Yes. Andre Olvera, Andres Lovera, 6'4" and a deep threat. Yes. Tony Benedict, 6'1", maybe not so much. I'll go after those guys. Tight end, we already got the one. I think I prefer the one. Well, this guy's a vertical threat, so Enrique Lamar, he's 6'3", though. I'd rather have a taller tight end. A 6'4" is probably the limit for me on that. Like, you got to be 6'4". This guy looks the part. 6'6", 226 vertical threat. We run the ball too much. You got to be more than 226. Like, that's just too small. Malik Owens, 6'5", 322 pass protector. Yeah, let's look at him. 6'8". Wow, that guy's tall. Guard. We're looking at one. Jalen Domain. Pass protector. Power, agile. Alright, well, we'll look at the pass protector. Center. One center. Oh, we'll look at him. Defensive ends. Got Evan Matlock. He's a run stopper. That's really kind of what I need. That's kind of what I want is run stoppers, if I'm being honest. Jared Mayer, Max Callaway, Nolan Flowers. I'll look at all those guys. Defensive tackle. Might go for one here. Lionel Bow, 6'5", 322. That's what I need right there. Duke Johnson, 6'2", 327. We'll look at him too. Outside linebacker, we've got Nick Manown, run stopper. Alex Van Buren. Yeah, I need pass coverage, guys, in my linebacker position. That's just the guys that I prefer to have. We run way too much drop coverage. Isaiah Castile. Yeah, we'll look at him. I may look at one. Well, we can move on. Middle linebacker. Alfonso Mims. I do like a field general at middle linebacker. Nick Kruger. We'll look at him. And then, yeah, I'll look at this Mims guy as well. Cornerback. Needs zone here. Josh Stock. Prefer a little bit tall. Pierre Wilcox. This guy might be more of the fit. 6'1". Corey Woodside, 5'11". Let's look at. Okay. Let's just look at Josh Stock and Corey Woodside as well. Well, no. What was this guy? Man to man? No, that's not going to do it. We need slot or zone. So James Eakin, maybe. Look at him. Free safety. Emmett Ryland, 5'11". That's a little small, but he is a zone one. So I kind of would prefer hybrid here. There it is. Raheem Garnes. Sidney Knock. I'm not even going to look at him. Strong safety, we already looking at Bolin and maybe Jalen Ramish. So then we need to look at a punter. Of course, there's no 4-star punters. Got plenty to look at here. Just need power. Lynn Kalu, Jamal Melton, 6 foot 226. That's a huge, huge punter. We'll look at the 2 power guys. All right, let's go to recruiting board. I want to look at this by needs first, so let's look at our team needs. Jay Bolin, let's scout him real quick. That's looking pretty good so far. 80 zone coverage is pretty wild. Let's go ahead and offer him a scholarship. Dylan Marcano. That looks good. Scholarship. Matt Ower. That'll do. Tim Poole. That's good. Sean Follin. This is one of the quarterbacks. Wow. Wow. Throw power right off the rip is 91. That's pretty good. That's team player at silver means that he could potentially go play any other position too. Let's offer him a scholarship. That guy's pretty good. I want to do this by, there we go. Melton, I don't care about the punters. I'll just offer them both a scholarship. I don't care about punters really. Tony Blade, let's look at this. Pass block finesse is 80. That's enough for me to think that he'll probably be all right. Franklin Mock, let's look at him. Wow. Okay, and it went downhill. That's probably not a good sign. Let's go ahead and just remove him from the board. Malik Owen, 85 pass block power is pretty good. Let's go ahead and offer him a scholarship. Alfonso Mims. Good enough. Josh Stock. 94 speed. Okay. Yep. I don't need to see more than that. Jalen Domain. Pass blocks a 79. That's probably good enough. Pierre Wilcox. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and give him a scholarship. Nick Kruger. 90 speed, 92 acceleration, 84 yeah. Jermaine Countess, this is the other scrambler, 6'5", 221. This guy has the best height and weight. So the intangibles, as far as things that like his just physical makeup is there. He's got the field general ability, mental ability as well. Oh boy. That medium accuracy doesn't look so good. And his deep throw accuracy is not even listed, so that scares me a little bit. I'm not going to lie. That scares me a little bit. But 88 speed, 91 acceleration. 90 throw power. You know what? We're 7th on the list. Let's not even go there. Let's just get at it. Phillip Brooks. 78 medium accuracy is not good enough for me. I can't work with that. Evan Matlock, I can do that. 84 tackles good enough. Isaiah Castile, 77 zone on a corner or on a outside linebacker is pretty good. Let's offer a scholarship. Jalen Ramish, 96 speed. That's pretty good, guys. Wow. Okay. He'll get one as well. James Eakin. 96 speed, 83 zone. Wow. These guys are insane. Okay. Offer him a scholarship too. Raheem Garnes. Let's look at him. 90 speed. That's pretty good. He's a bust. Yeah, he's a bust, but he might not be all that bad. So let's go ahead and offer him a scholarship. And then now I'll go by position. Quarterback, we've already looked at that. Halfbacks, none. Wide receiver, let's look at these guys. Reggie Ring. 99 speed, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, you can't pass that up. That is insane. 86 spec catch. Oh wow. 99 speed. Oh man. Just that's insane. Andreas Olvera. Let's look at him. 93 speed, but he has takeoff and layout, so that's pretty good. Yeah, that's a really good player as well. Let's go ahead and offer him a scholarship as well. Tight end. I kind of wanted to look at this guy. 83 catching. He's probably slower than Christmas. I mean, he might not be actually. 83 acceleration, 87 agility. He's probably okay. Let's offer him a scholarship as well. Tackles, we've already looked at. Guards, we've already looked at. Center, there's one center. I don't even care to scout him. These athletes that say they're a center end up being on the defensive side of the ball anyway. I've learned that. I didn't scout this guy. 82 tackle, that's good enough for me to say probably yes. Defensive tackles, I didn't scout either one of these guys. 83 tackle, that's probably good enough. The tackle rating, I mean, that's... Yeah, sure. I'm doing way more scouting this time around than I did last time. 89 speed's good enough for me, and this is the last guy I haven't scouted, so I'm going to go ahead and take a chance here. Man coverage doesn't matter for an outside linebacker. He's not going to be in man. So there it is. We're done with recruiting. We can move on now. All right, guys. That's the end of the preseason video. In the next video, you'll see me take on... Oh, well, who was our first team? I think it's Virginia Tech. Yep. We'll take a trip to Blacksburg, Virginia to take on Virginia Tech at Lane Stadium in our first game as an ACC competitor. And I'll talk to you in that one, guys. See you later.